Hi Catechesis Kids, it's Jessie, and this week we have a very special work to show you today. This is another gesture. Now we talked about gestures before. Does anyone remember what a gesture is? A gesture is something that we say with our bodies and not with our words. For example, if I said, that would mean hi or bye, right? If I did this one, that would mean be quiet, right? Or this one. It would mean come here, right? All of these are gestures that we use in the real world. We also have some that we only use in church that we've talked about. Some that we as people of the church use, like this one. Right, the sign of the cross. And this one. Epiclesis, right? Yeah. We've talked about all of these in class. Well, today we're going to do the one of lavabo. Lavabo. And lavabo is a very special gesture that means the priest washing his hands. I'm going to show you this gesture now. This is a very special gesture that happens between an acolyte and a priest. Now, I know some of you are acolytes already, but if you're trying to become an acolyte, or if you already are an acolyte and want to do this gesture, we could definitely practice this in the atrium to help us prepare for when we get to do this gesture for real. So, to do this gesture, the acolyte would take the lavabo towel and place it across his or her arm like this. And then they would take the cork out of the water and hold it like this, prepared and ready for the priest. The priest will take his hand and place it over the lavabo bowl and pour water on it. The acolyte will then hand the lavabo towel to the priest so he can wipe off his hand, and then they'll place it back on the table. It's an interesting gesture, right? And what was the priest doing? He was washing his hands, right? He was washing his hands. Why do we wash our hands? Why do we do that? When I wash my hands, it's because they're really, really dirty, right? We need to wash our hands to keep healthy and keep clean. But when I wash my hands, I don't just use water. Do you just use water? I use soap, too. I use soap. And do you see any soap here? Right? We only have water, the bowl, and the cloth. So why would the priest wash his hands but not use soap? Well, do you remember the baptism work over here? Do you remember? In that work, something very similar happens, right? The priest places the baby's head over the bowl and pours water on it to wash the baby and to purify the baby, to bless the baby. All of that happens right here as well. The acolyte is blessing the priest's hands and cleaning them and purifying them before he does Eucharist or communion, or before he gives us the bread and the wine. That's what this gesture is for. And he says this in a special prayer that he says during lavabo. Right here is our lavabo booklet. See the water coming down on the priest's hands? He says, "Wash and purify me, O Lord. Wash and purify me, O Lord." I'm going to do this gesture one more time, this time with the words. Wash and purify me, O Lord. Thank you for listening today. That's all I have for this work.